thing. I look at the tradition, and before I got here, then once I was here, to play in that game, and to come back was one of the rivalries, because it's also not just a rivalry game, it's local. Because Tuskegee and Montgomery, we co-mingle together, so it's a bragging rights, and it's also a gentleman's game. And I remember playing that Turkey Day Classic. It was hard, but it was fair. You know, there was no cheap shot. It was an honor among the game of football. I really enjoyed that, and it exemplifies both communities. You know, near and competing to better each other. At this moment, I mean, it was a dog fight. Running back, they had a good running program. They had a wide receiver, Ricky Cotton. And I knew third down, he was getting that hook pattern. He could catch that hook. He had hands, and so we had to shut him down. They had a running back, Joe Sapp. We had to shut him down. They had key ball players, and we had our key players, and it was honor among men. And it was really a game where afterwards we really enjoyed each other, and it was good competition. In Detroit, I read about Tuskegee in the books. Of course, we had our history class, and we read it in the books. And so my high school coach also was a graduate of Tuskegee, and I told him I wanted to get out of Detroit and to go someplace different. And when he mentioned Tuskegee, I found out about Tuskegee, but I already knew about it from the books and the history. And it was a great fit for me. And that was one of the best decisions I did make, and I appreciate that Coach James Reynolds, for giving me that chance, that shot to come down here. And that ride down here on that bus was very interesting. But it was beautiful. Once I got here, I learned a different culture. And I learned about camaraderie, team workmanship, and it's common decency. Okay. So it doesn't get enough professional athlete or NFL in that transition. Will you be able to make that transition? A lot of times I tell the guys, tell them about situations on the field where you had to make mental adjustments, not just your physical adjustment, because they don't see your physical adjustment. But what are you thinking? What was your technique? How did you get to make that play? How did you get that 1,000 yards? How did you get 12 tackles and they got less than 100 yards and you only had 8 tackles? You know, so actually, which is a good game, they have 8 tackles and they have less than 100 yards. You have 16 tackles and they rush for 200-something yards. You still not getting the job done. Okay, so cornerbacks have be able to accent how you play and what your attributes are and what your weaknesses are. And you got to sell yourself. You're only as good as you can negotiate. And when you have opportunity, you may only have just a second. You may only have a minute. But that first appearance, it's your shot. The Golden Tigers against the Hornets. Boy, we coming up in that nest. And you know how we used to come back in that nest back in the day. And you know we're going to bring it back again to you. All you Hornets out there, get ready. Because we're going to take that sting out of you. And we're going to have you eating crow. You used to do that at Thanksgiving. But now we're going to do it on Labor Day. And we're going to put you out to work for us. Because we winning. And you look at that rivalry. It goes on. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of people that's ready. That's from Bama State. So I can let them know how them Golden Boys do.